everybody, it's Gypsy. I'm in Ohio now, staying at my sister's house. I just dropped her off at work, and then I'm going to meet a friend for lunch. This is this neighborhood my sister has lived in all her adult life. I never lived in this neighborhood. I am going to where I grew up to meet a friend for lunch. I'm hoping to show you guys around. It's supposed to start snowing this afternoon. By tomorrow morning, it's turning into a major snowstorm, which is going to last through Christmas Day. It probably is ruining our family plans. So, well, no, we'll see. But anyways, this is the beginning of the video of where I was born and raised and lived the first 54 years of my life. Hey, you guys, so I'm in my favorite store where I grew up. It's called Ferrar's. It's an Italian market. I told you guys where I live, I can't find Italian food. So I had to stop here, and I'm really excited. I'm stocking up on stuff. But I got to show you what I got. Every Saturday, my grandpa, when I was a little girl, would go to market and he'd come back with my favorite cheese. It's very dry, sharp Italian cheese, caciovallo, and pepperoni, and a bunch of other stuff. So I can never find this cheese. The first time I found it since I was a kid. So I'm really excited. He's over here laughing, my grandpa. So I'm going to get a whole bunch of stuff. I'm so happy. Hey, everybody. So I'm back at my sister's house from Ferrar's, which that was opened in 1959, 5 years before I was born. So to me, it's always been there, and it's still in the same place, same store, everything. Oh, you go in there, and the aroma is amazing. It smells like my grandmother's kitchens. It's great, and I'm really, really excited about the stuff. I really went overboard, but my family doesn't get together for Christmas all that often anymore, especially since one of us lives in the Southwest. Anyways, first thing I bought so I could bring home is, I don't know if this is going to come out backwards or not. It says Ferrar's Imported Italian Food, established in 1959. Got myself a sweatshirt. So we're going to turn the camera around and unpack my goodies, and you're going to learn about real Italian food. Okay, so this I got for dinner tonight for me and my sister, my brother-in-law. Now, this is true Sicilian pizza. It's not American pizza. Some of you are not going to like this. But this is real Italian pizza. My favorite. This is Sicilian style, they say. You got your dough. You put your sauce. And, you spice it with your herbs. And then you put grated Romano or Pecorino Romano on it, and you bake it. That is true pizza. I remember when I was a little girl, my grandma, she would say, with all that goop, all the mozzarella and all the junk they put on, all the meats and stuff, she's like, that's not pizza. That's not what real pizza is. Now I know when you go to Italy today, I know about Sicily. Anybody ever been to Sicily, please let me know what the pizza's like there, if it's this real Sicilian. But back in the day, my ancestors, this was pizza. Not the stuff, no, please, the pineapple and the ham, and oh God, yuck. That's sacrilegious. So anyways, this is my idea of real pizza. So let's see what else I got here. Oh, now, my grandmother had a loaf of fresh Italian bread every single day in the bread box. My grandpa would go out and get a fresh loaf every day. Now, they especially needed a fresh loaf on the weekends when I spent there, because this stuff is so good. As a little girl, I would eat it plain. I would just grab bread, and it had to be Italian, from the bread box and eat it. My grandma would be like, don't you want anything on there? I said, no, I love it just like this. I cannot find Italian bread anywhere in New Mexico, at least not the area I live in. So, I started making my own, but living at that elevation, I can't get it just right. And this stuff is so good. I love it. So we got that. Oh, don't look at the prices. They're outrageous these days. This is my son's favorite. I got this for my son, Tyrone. He loves this candy. So I sent him a picture saying, look what a good mom I am. So he's all excited to get that. Then, since my sister was sick and could not bake, and I just got into town, we haven't baked. So I got all of our old favorites, family favorites. These are just cookie ends and bits. You have, the biscuit in there. All the other good stuff my mom used to make, the Napoleons, I think, are in here. But I got that. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. For Christmas, we'll be making my family, pasta vajou. So I got the stuff for pasta vajou. Pasta vajou is a soup. Pasta vajou literally means pasta in beans. Now, I learned how to make this from my Aunt Marie. Believe it or not, she did not teach me till years after she died. I think I have a video on, I think it's called Cooking with the Spirit Realm. So I might put the link below. Go check that out and see how my aunt taught me how to make pasta vajou, years and years after she died. In fact, she died when my son John was 4. My son John died 8.5 years ago, and he was already gone by the time my aunt taught me how to do this. So I got some Asiago. I just got a text from my sister. I told her what I got, and the text says "yum" with an exclamation point. Got some Asiago for my soup. Now, in the store, I told you guys, my grandpa every Saturday would go to the market and buy this cheese, big chunks of it. I had to buy 3 separate chunks. Caciovallo. But my uncle used to teach me words in Sicilian. So I always thought, and Grandpa saying maybe he did pronounce it cascavallo, which means horse face. So one time years ago, before I left Ohio, I went into this very same store asking for cascavallo, and the guy, he laughed at me. He laughed, but I think he knew I was talking about this. He said, we don't have any now. They must carry this only at Christmas time. But Grandpa would come back with the whole big chunk of this caciovallo. And, of course, nice big stick of pepperoni. Yeah. So I'm really excited. I have all my childhood stuff here. Let's see. This is cannellini beans for the pasta vajou. So that goes over here. All right. So this is my sister and I stacking up on stuff for Christmas. We're going to have, our family has not gotten together in years like we used to. It was a whole big to-do, and the place was packed. It's not the same as when I was little, but we're trying real hard to do this. So my sister and I, just like our mom used to do, stack everything up so it's kind of looking like that. Let's see. Oh, my mom used to make pizzelles. She had a pizzelle iron. My sister might have it. I don't know. But anyways, I bought some because we just don't have time to cook this year. Anise pizzelles. It's going over here for Christmas. So excited about, oh, and here for dessert tonight, I did not tell my sister this. I got us, all 3 of us, cannolis. Now, my mom, when she made cannolis, she used to put, oh no, there's chocolate chips in here. My mom would put the chocolate chips in the ricotta filling and chopped up maraschino cherries. And then eventually she got this idea. She would make pizzelles, and my grandpa had made these metal tubes, long metal tubes, that you would wrap the dough around for the shells. You wrap it in there and you fry it to make these shells. My mom had these. They were the ones my grandpa made for my grandma. She got the idea one day when she was making pizzelles. She made a pizzelle and took it and wrapped it around the cannoli shell iron and fried it or cooked it like that somehow. And then she started making her cannolis with pizzelles as the shell. Oh, my God, it was so good. Naturally, my mom's in a nursing home and in a wheelchair now. She doesn't do this stuff. So we all miss her food. My sister and I were just talking about that. Oh, and I found some Napoleons. My mom used to spend hours making these for Christmas. So this is, oh, wait a minute. No, this is for dinner. This got to go over here. Okay. So this is the Christmas pile over here. So I got these. My son's candy. I better put that away. So he's on his way from Tennessee there. My dog is still in the truck. Waiting to get home. Or not home, but back there. So this, I'm going to use this a little bigger than I want. I wanted the smaller ones for the pasta vajou, but Anne-Marie, will it work? Yeah, she thinks so, she's saying. So, yeah, the smaller ones I actually wanted, but I accidentally got that. That's okay. So, more cannellinis. Oh, yeah. This is so fun. I mean, man, I can't find a single Italian store in New Mexico. This is a chini di pepe. Now, they also had what I was looking for, the pastina. They are basically the same size, maybe a slightly different shape. When I get back to New Mexico, I'm going to do a video. It's going to be called An Italian Child's Favorite Lunch. Maybe it's just Sicilian. I don't know. But you use a chini di pepe or you use the pastina. My mom made this for us when we were kids, and we loved it. It was our favorite. I used to make it for my boys. Christian cannot get enough of this. I make this for myself on my own. So when I get back home to New Mexico, we're going to be doing a video on how to make pastina. So this is going over here because it's going to be packed in my suitcase. I bought 2 of these. This way, the next time my son and daughter come to visit, I can make that for him. Let's see. More cacciarello. That's good. That should go over here. Put that in the refrigerator. Let's see. What's this? What did I do here? Oh, more Italian Christmas cookies. Yeah, my sister, I can have it anytime big. What am I going to do? I said, don't worry. We'll think of something. So I did. I went crazy in there. Where's my sausage? No. Oh, here it is. Oh. So this is Italian sausage. I got a pound. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it into, like, I don't know, a few lengths. And I'm going to fry it up. And this is the real way we do it, especially on Christmas Eve. I miss this. So what you do, you have your lengths of sausage. Okay? This is called real Italian food, not the crap they have these days in America. It's silly. Let me move this back a bit. Okay, this is the good stuff. So what you could do, see how nice and big these pieces are? You take a link of sausage and you put it in there on an angle and you fold it up like a sandwich and you eat it like that. That is one of my favorite things to eat. So I got that for dinner tonight for the 3 of us. Let's see, I think, panettone. Everything has gone up so much. Anyways, I got panettone. This is a very, yeah, this isn't really from our region, but I do like it. Mom and I used to buy it every year. It's a very light, kind of cross between a bread and a cake. I consider it more of a bread, and it's got dried fruit in it. Really, really good. So I think my sister and I should be okay for Christmas. Oh, and this is my Christmas. I went to lunch with my friend. Just met up with her. This was my Christmas present from her. You cannot get real maple syrup or good syrup in New Mexico. Geauga County, where I lived, where my friend lives, but that's where I lived before I moved. Out west was in Geauga County. It is, believe it or not, the biggest producer of maple syrup in the United States. You would think it's Vermont, but it might be per size, per acre, per capita, something like that. Because Geauga County is a very small county, but we have massive maple trees. So she got me some of this. And I think that's it for that section. So yes, buon Natale, everybody. Okay, so I'm getting dinner ready. This is the Italian sausage. And after I cook it, I'm going to cut it in lengths. It's not my grandpa used to make it homemade. He would get ground sausage. He would mix it with all the spices. And then he had this meat grinder thing. Is that what you call it, meat grinder thing?
That's what I call it.
Yeah, meat grinder. And you put the casing on the meat grinder.
The basement was green. Or
yeah.
Was that the patio?
That was the patio.
That
the basement wasn't green. Anyways, and he put the meat in the top, and he would crank it, and it would go through the casement. Well, I ate raw sausage. I did. I'm still alive. I made it to 58. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying. Oh, we put some pizza in the oven. Oven heat up. My brother-in-law stole some cold though. So this is real Sicilian pizza. Okay, just the sauce and your grated cheese. Really, really good. Okay, everybody. This is how you really eat pizza. This is real pizza. Like I said, sauce. Got your grated cheese on here. Then you take a nice link of sausage. Wish I didn't bring my stand with me to Ohio. And why not? Because I didn't have enough room to back my camera stand. And then we go like this. And you eat it. I don't know. You eat it. I don't know if you guys can see me. Like a sandwich. So there you go. Okay, everybody. Well, I guess I'm going to wrap up this video with the shopping trip. Leave you with that. It's late. I'm tired. Blessed be. And make it a joyful one.